Hi, my name is Greg Alexander and I'm an account manager at Morago, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the process of adding a new publisher account to your platform. There's a separate sign-up process available to your publishers if you want them to be able to sign up online themselves. This is a different process but uses many of the same steps as you'll see here. To reach the publisher sign-up area, from the dashboard, select Accounts and then select Publishers. On this page, above the table, you'll see the Add New Publisher button. Select this and the first of a 6-step wizard will pop up. In step 1, you need to provide the publisher company details. So I'll start to add an example account in here. So be sure to add all details, but you'll get a reminder that a field is required if you miss something and then try to proceed. So I'll just keep adding my address details. And then move on to the next step. Okay. So on to step 2, add your publisher contact name, email, and assign a username and password for the account. Usernames must be at least 2 characters and passwords must be at least 5. Be sure to make a note of the login details so you can communicate this with your publisher. Just finish adding my stuff here. Okay. So next we have the remuneration setup. The remuneration field is the revenue share percentage that is allocated to the publisher. This share is based on the net advertiser CPC or CPM earnings after agency discount and contra revenue percentages have been applied. You can set the effective from date above, which is a way of delaying the date that the revenue share percentage becomes active. Otherwise, today's date gets set. Don't worry if you're not sure on the share percentage just yet, as the revenue share can be changed at a later date. So moving on to the next step now, we'll go to targeting. Again, all these can be set at a later stage once the publisher details have been set up. However, if you know of any settings that can be added at this stage, then set them here. Essentially, setting any targeting or filter at publisher account level means that all traffic generated by this publisher will be subject to these targeting filters. All filters control traffic from users based on their IP address and user agent. As a side note, all filters are the same that advertisers use. So looking at the first one here, if a location is set, only publishers with the corresponding IP address will be served traffic from the publisher. Next, the user browser can be targeted, such as Chrome, Firefox or Safari. Moving down, device targeting covers variants in device manufacturers, such as Apple, BlackBerry or HTC. Operating system allows targeting filtering by Apple or Windows OS. Carrier refers to the mobile networks such as BT, Orange or Vodafone. Connection type refers to user internet formats such as cable, DSL or dial-up connection. Next, we see device type, which enables the targeting of devices such as desktop, tablet or mobile. Once you're happy with all your settings, select the Submit button and we'll move on to step 5. So this is where you set the most appropriate interface language for your publisher. The default is English, but French and German are also currently available. The second box here is for you to enter the VAT or sales tax exemption number of the publisher. It's entirely optional and can be added if needed at a later date. So now moving on to step 5, the first option is to select the networks that you wish to assign the publisher to. These networks are determined during system creation. At least one network must be selected for the publisher account to be created, but this can be altered later. The following steps can be used for you to record vital information for your publisher. None are mandatory fields and are for your own reference only. If required, first select the main site URL. This can be used to quickly access the home page of your publisher if needed. Next, if you know the estimated queries per month of your publisher, then you can enter it here. This can be helpful in comparing potential traffic volumes between publishers. Next, you can input the traffic origin of your publishers. For example, this is the traffic generated from meta engine searches, toolbars, affiliate referrals, or content networks. When you're finished, select Submit, and you'll now see your publisher here in the main publisher table. Okay, so depending on your system configurations, it may be necessary for you to review the publisher account before it goes live. In this case, the status will be orange. So that about sums up how to create a new publisher record in your system. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to get in touch with us at Morago, and an account manager will be very happy to help you.